Okay, so we're live, and I'm about to show you in a quick example using FB Cash Studio review. I don't know why I keep saying studio, but FB Cash study review of how to actually boost your sales when you're doing reviews or when you're promoting some type of affiliate product. And basically, you have two type of promotions you can do. You have one where you can hit a person head on, meaning that right now I'm currently going head to head with all the other people online who've done a review of the website. And I'm hoping that my content will outrank theirs based off of, the sheer value that comes along with my content, which I'll show you really quickly so you'll have a better understanding of what it is I'm doing. So as you can see, I have the review at the top, and then it gives a little learn more, and then it goes on, and then it flows into actual my three biggest tips. So if people who have, let's say, FB Cash Studio Cash Study doesn't want this, then they're able to still get tremendous value out of my article piece. So it's not just based off a simple review. So then you have an area down here where people can actually come here and put their own review. So if they feel like, I didn't like the audio or video, they can say, okay, they'll give it a 10. Or if it wasn't actionable steps and they had to go spend a lot more money just to be able to apply what they learned, then they can say, okay, well, I only want it to be a 6. If they think the price was awesome, then they can say 100, and then they could give the overall score of like 27. Then they could click on this right here. So as you can see, it's a pretty decent page. It offers tremendous value, but the reality is this: no matter how much value this page offers, no one will see it if I just simply go head to head with the competition that's on the first page of Google. So what you want to do is you want to do your review, and then you want to create what's called a promotional piece for your review. A lot of people don't do this step, and it makes a world of a difference when you just kick starting the blog. As you can see, digital IM reviews, this is literally the first post on this website. It's fresh. So for me to think that I'm going to outrank the people on the first page, it would be ludicrous. So what can I do to start building up momentum for this specific product? Or how could I capture other people when it comes to this product? Because the reality is this product is eventually going to fade out. And when it fade out, it's only going to be hot for maybe a week or two, and then after that, it's going to be on to the next hot product. Now, that's how typically most reviews work, or that's how most affiliates do. But I want to challenge you to think about this ideal of repositioning an offer so that you can always make sales on this specific product as long as FB Cash Study is available to the online space. You want to be able to market this product, and you want to be able to get people in front of this product. So how will we go about doing that? That's what I'm going to show you. But first I want to show you the competition. So as you can see right here, the first two is videos, and one of the videos happened to be one of the people that's actually doing the product, which is Chris Blair. So for me to think I'm going to outrank him, it's possible, don't get me wrong, but by my website being so new, that's not going to happen. So what can we do as entrepreneurs? Let's say we don't want to spend money doing Facebook PPC or any type of advertising right now, because we want to just see if we can get enough traffic to our offer using free strategies, if you will. Well, that's what I'm going to show you today. First thing first, when you go over to FB Cash Study, in this specific example, you'll notice that everybody has an order page. And when you're doing your market research and you want to find out about it, like, you can read this page to get an understanding of what type of problems they're solving and who would best be a fit for this page. But the reality is, when you look at this, you'll say, okay, this is for Facebook marketers. So if you're doing something on Facebook, then this is for you. But that's about it. If they're struggling to get ads up and running, then this is for them. But we need to know more if we're going to reposition the offer. So the way we would do that is we would copy the URL. And what we'll do with that URL is, on the very first one, we'll simply open it up and we'll paste in our link. And what that's going to do is that's going to actually make it really easy for us to find out what words do Google think they're advertising. So we're going to just simply hit get ideas. And this will give us the ability to see how we can reposition this offer. So as you can see in the very first part, you have keywords, and these are groups of keywords for if you was using, let's say, the Google AdWords, if you was using Google AdWords. So what I want to see is where it says marketing case studies, because that's what I'm interested in. So what I would do is I would start by average monthly searches. And right here you can see where it says marketing case study. So I could say something like Facebook marketing case studies. And then I could go talk about how powerful it is to be able to get examples of marketing case studies and what type of wonders that do for your business. Then I can link them back to my article on FB Cash Study Review, where they actually get to watch me purchase the product and things like that, which adds another level of trust and authenticness to it. Then after that, you can see where I could actually use a few more of these, like marketing case study template. I could use Facebook marketing case study, or I could say Facebook case study marketing. And of course, I would look at these. I would look at the number of searches, because at some point it wouldn't be worth me doing it. But anything over, I would say, 100 searches per month is well worth me taking the time out to create a simple video that talks about that specific thing and points them in the direction of my review of whatever that may be. Now, if you want even more ideas, what you could do is you can just simply press back. You can go into these, and what you want to make sure you keep in mind is you are looking for the keywords that's relevant to your product. So for me, marketing case studies is very relevant. So what we'll do is we'll click on keyword ideas. We'll scroll to the bottom and we will just simply make sure it's showing all 100. Typically, when I do this type of research, it always comes up with 100. I've never had it come back with more than 100 words. And I always sort by searches. So I can see case study template, Harvard case studies, and again, you want to make sure you're using keywords that's relevant to your product or service that you're doing a review on, and you're able to reposition it. After I've done this, so this is what I would do. I would look at these and I would see what words could I use to reposition that offer as something completely different from FB Cash Study Review. And then what I would do is I would create that video. Once I create that video, I would put that video on YouTube, and then I would take it over to Better Networker, post it over there as well, so that, I put right now I'm in a stage where I put the content wherever my audience is. So I know that a lot of affiliate marketers be over at Better Networker, or I know a really popular thing right now is going over to Google and putting your video in Google Plus and doing hashtags, or going over to Facebook using hashtags, or going over to Twitter using hashtags. So that way you can get your content in front of your audience when you're first getting started. Or even if you're not first getting started and you just want to kickstart your traffic again, this is the method I recommend you use. The next thing is, when you're doing reviews, I highly recommend you do your market research on that product before you write your review, because the last thing you want to do is sound like another Me Too person. And this is evident of all of the 100 commission systems out there. Mainly every single system out there that promotes 100% commission system, their unique selling point is the fact that it's 100% unique, meaning it's 100% commission systems. That's no longer a unique selling point anymore, because now every system that comes out uses that as one of their selling points. So you have to figure out new ways that you can go about promoting whatever it is you're promoting online. So I'll show you an example of what I do before I even create my content. Okay, so right now I just fired up Market Samurai, and I'm gonna show you how I use this tool. So if you already have it, you can start utilizing this tool a lot more than just using it to get backlinks or using it to generate you new keyword ideas. It does a lot more than that. And if you don't have it, then you can easily jump on board and take the 7-day trial and check it out for yourself. So let me show you exactly what I do. I'll go to new project and I always put in the keyword that I'm going after. So in this case it's FB, let's see, cash study. I don't know why I keep wanting to say studio. And then I'll put in review. At that point I'll say create. And now the first thing I'll do is I'll come over and look at the competition. The competition is important, so I'll take off that and I'll only check a few of these because it's only a few of these that actually matter. The rest of this stuff really doesn't matter at this point. So after I've done that, I will say, okay, generate results. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to show me my competition on the first page of Google. So although we already know the first two is YouTube videos because we looked at it already, what this does is it gives me a better understanding of if they have backlinks coming in, their trust flow, and all that other good stuff. So we can see this page backlinks, fbcash.net. So we can see these right here have quite a few backlinks coming in. And if we wanted to, we could check out and see where they're coming from. But in this case, we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is go back over here because that's getting beyond what this video is about. So now that we see that, I want to get a better understanding of what's going on with what type of content is out there, and what's ranking, what people like, what people sharing, what people not sharing, things like that. So in order to find that out, since I now know that these positions are doable, the backlinking is okay. Like, it's not, the page rank is what I'm more so concerned about. Not really concerned about the backlinks because most of these backlinks ain't going to even count as real backlink juice. So what I would do at this point is I would come over to where it says find content. And I would just tick the ones that I use. So in this case, I'm going to take a few extra ones. So I'm going to take Ezon articles, Article City, YouTube, and that's it. And then I'm going to say find content. And what it's going to do is it's going to find content based off of FB Cash Study Review. Okay, so I can see it's showing articles, showing it's 20 articles. I can see that it has videos, and I can get a better understanding of what's actually going on based around this keyword right here. So what I would do is I would just simply open it up, and what it's going to do is it's going to open up that article in here. Now, when I look at this article I've already seen this during my market research before I created the product, and this article, in my personal opinion, would be easy to beat. And when I would look at the next one, so JV software review, then I can come over here. I can see they have 4 likes, 1 tweet, and 1 share. And what I could do is I can see that this is also a review website. So JV software review, and then I can see over here in this section that this may be someone I would want to take serious because they're not just creating a web page or two and then going to be gone. So what I would do is I would just simply come over here, read this article, and I would see what's missing. And based off my results, I found that a lot of people wasn't doing reviews with video, and when they were just using the review that was done by Chris Blair, and I forgot the other gentleman's name. They were basically just going to YouTube, grabbing that video, and putting that on their website. So, and then when they were doing a review, then when I seen people doing the reviews, I didn't see them. So we can scroll down a little bit because this is content. So we can scroll down to the videos. So I've seen a lot of people using this video. Then you can see that this video is 3 minutes. So I've seen a lot of people basically saying, okay, it's an awesome product, you should try it. Here's my affiliate link. So the way I decided to stand out was I was going to say, okay, well, here's the product, this is why I'm picking it up. And then I let them go through the process of me purchasing it and showing them the complete steps. And after that, I then come back and say, okay, it's been 2 hours later, which I've had time to go through the course now and I'm more familiar with it. And I can tell them right up front whether or not I feel they should go ahead, pick up the course or not. Now, the cool thing about it is, as you can see, this is my video right here, 13 minutes. And another thing I noticed was everybody FB Cash Studio reviews was up under people and blogs. People and blogs. So I didn't want to put mine up under people and blog because it's a ton of competition under people and blogs. So I wanted to go with the how to. So if you look down at mine, you'll see it says how to and style, which is the category that I'm under. And when you look at theirs is actually under how to and style as well, which is the makers of the product. So I can also, let's say, what I did was I would come up here. Okay, so what I would do is up here you can see where you can analyze. It gives you snapshots of what everything is, backlinks, page ranks, age, how long it's been online, things like that. And then what I would do, since I'm into YouTube videos, I would sit here and I would click on the title and it'll open up right here. And if I wanted to, I can make it big size and then I would push play. Now, it'll play directly in this box. And the reason why I like this versus going through YouTube is because it kept me focused on what I was doing, which was doing market research to see how I can make my review products or my products and services stand out from everything else that's online. So when someone come to take a look at my reviews, they would immediately see that I was different and I was standing out from the crowd. So that was one of the things that I did. And based off this is how I was able to form my review website that I have now. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope this made it a lot easier for you to see how you can do your market research on products to position your affiliate products or your affiliate reviews or whatever products and services you happen to be reviewing better in the marketplace, as well as how you can easily reposition that offer after you've created the original review product. Now you can go out and create a promotional piece that you can reposition to drive more traffic back to your review product. And of course, you can do that review on a big domain name. Like, for example, I'm going to go write my review on Ezine articles. Then I'm going to make a video talking about the review over at Ezine articles and Facebook and share it on Better Networker and all that other cool stuff. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, simply share it, vote for me, or simply leave me a comment below. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. If I lost you at any specific point along the video, just simply leave a question below and I'll make sure I get back to you. And of course, you don't have to worry about waiting days or weeks for me to reply to you. With that said, thanks again. This is Willie from digitalimreviews.com saying I'll catch you on the next video, and let's make today better than yesterday.